Hello, welcome. This is Blockchainbloom, the blockchain educator. I'm Matt Lepink, and in today's video, I'm going to talk about that there will be the FOMC meeting this week on the 19th and 20th of September. And what about the chance for a rate hike? And from another angle, let's talk about it, that the United States actually have 7.6 trillion US dollar in national debt, what they have to pay back actually in 12 months. But yes, they cannot. And what is happening with that? Let's get into the details. And the second thing is about Jordan Peterson is saying that it's time to debank and embrace Bitcoin. So it looks like he's also for Bitcoin. And then we have billionaire Mark Cuban losses 870,000 US dollar in a crypto scam. So guys, all this in today's video. And don't forget, every single day I bring you fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain content. So if you would like to keep yourself up to date, very simple, just subscribe to this YouTube channel Blockchain Bloom and you will not miss a single thing. And also, if you like this kind of content what I'm creating, then simply hit the like button. So let's do today's episode. Okay, and for the start, as usual, let me share the screen. Hang on, I missed the page I want to share. Yeah, accidentally, I closed it. Anyway, so now we have here, let's zoom in, zoom out, get it right. Okay, Bitcoin is now up about 3% in the last 24 hours. This is some move what Bitcoin is now producing. Compare what we have witnessed, recently. And when we're looking at Ethereum, about 2% up. When we're looking at the top gainers, look at this: Akash 18%, Chainlink about 8%, Stacks about 6%. When we're looking at the losers, no losers really. X Infinity 1% down, Kava 1%, XDC Networks 1%. Pretty much that's it. But this is not major at all. And when we're looking at here the candlestick chart, this is what we're going to see. What we see now right now is this green wick, which started all the way here at 26,300-ish. And now we, at the moment, at 27,400, around that, yeah. So we're breaking this resistance level. And now the question, can we use this as support and then go further? Look at this, since the 12th of September, so then we had, this red candle here when all the FTX news came out that they're going to dump crypto on the market. But then everything cleared, how they're going to do it, and now the market is not that scared of the situation, and now we started to move upwards. So instead of going now down, we're now changing direction. What do you think? How far we can go now? Is it now serious? How serious it is? You can let me know in the comment section. Anyway, let's move on to the first topic. And the first topic today is all about that the FOMC meeting is coming up this week. And I'm going to talk about two things. One, why it's necessary even for them to bring down the rate hikes, and what are the possibilities what can happen at the end of the meeting. So, September Fed meeting coming up on the 19th is 20th of September. So this week in, basically after tomorrow and Wednesday. And it looks like they're going to pause. Look at this statistics right now. 99% is saying that there will be a pause and they will not increase the interest rate. And just tiny little bit, 1% is saying they're going to increase it. So this is the very likely one. This is what the market is pricing in. Okay, so that's important. However, one thing we should definitely talk about. Anyway, when we're looking at the next ones, November 1, then 69% is saying that there won't be basically an increase, and 30.7 is saying right now there will be an increase of 25 basis points. So probably when looking at December, yeah, pretty much the same. January, January is the first time at 2.4%. They're going to say they're going to decrease the interest rate. So yeah, maybe one more somewhere at the line, but it looks like this week there won't be any. And another interesting thing I wanted to talk about is this one here. You know, basically the United States has 7.6 trillion US dollar in national debt that is coming due within next 12 months. Very short period. Okay, so the next 12 months, this is what dues. So most of the older debts is maturing. The government currently pays between 0 and 1% interest, so almost nothing, because they took it actually before 2022. And now, as the debt matures, the U.S. Treasury must issue a new debt to roll over the old debt, because, you know, they having problems here to pay it back. So the new debt will average around 5% interest. Plus, the U.S. Treasury will have to fund a $2 trillion deficit in the next year. So about, if you add this up, 9.6 trillion debt issued at 5% is going to add over 400 billion to our annual interest, to pay the national debt. Bottom line is that now they're facing the issues to pay back this 7.6, because this is just between 0 and 1% interest. But there's another reason why they really have to go down with the interest rate, because with this, they're really shooting themselves in the foot, because they just have to pay back more money, and this is actually also impossible. So another question, can they come back to the 2% inflation rate, or they actually have to do it sooner, and the new target won't be 2%. And this is definitely interesting. If you're looking at this picture it shows America's finance, and the red one is obviously the debt. And look at here the periods when we had Clinton begins, George W. Bush begins, Obama begins, Trump begins, COVID, and we just going quite down in depth. You know, it's tragic as it looks like, and I cannot really see the way out of that. So, which shows that they going to, you know, with this money printing and everything, just keep up inflation, and we see how serious it could be in countries just like we have Argentina, Venezuela. But what if bigger problems are happening in bigger countries just like in the United States? And this is another reason why we should really consider the idea not just keep cash, make it work or invest in something else. For example, Bitcoin. This is not financial advice, but it's something which could be a hedge against inflation. Anyway, what's your thoughts about it? Let me know in the comment section. Then another influential person, Jordan Peterson, who is actually a Canadian psychologist, also talking for Bitcoin. We can also see that influential people who are not in the financial sector also start to talk about Bitcoin. And one of them is definitely Jordan Peterson, who said it's time to debank and embrace Bitcoin. And, you know, he is a Canadian psychologist and has actually more than 4 million, followers on Twitter. So it's pretty influential. And, he has very great videos and talking about and having some arguments about different kind of things. But recently, in some videos, he does talk about Bitcoin pros and cons. And even in this article, this was here another debate about it. And at the end of the day, it turns out that he's actually really for Bitcoin. So more and more influential people we're going to have who are smart people and talking about is why Bitcoin is important, why this is not actually a scam, what's the problem with the old system. It will open up more and more people's eyes. Okay, and then we have billionaire Mark Cuban, who actually losses $870,000 dollar worth of crypto in a scam. So Mark Cuban can survive this, obviously, because he's a billionaire. However, probably he didn't like this $870,000 worth of crypto loss. Although the figures could be much worse, but last week Mark Cuban decided to double in crypto after a month of inactivity. So what a great time to come back, and fell victim straight away a crypto scam late Friday. So although blockchain watchers flagged the transactions, allowing him to move other holdings to safe, he lost $870,000 worth of crypto, different kind of cryptos. So the entrepreneur managed to hold on to the crypto he had on Polygon. Interesting that the hacker didn't see that, but his wallet was drained of number of stablecoins, Lido staked ETH, super rare and Ethereum named service tokens, ENS domains. And, some saying that who monitored this hack, that he maybe downloaded a fake copy of MetaMask or other things. He's actually saying that he was monitored and watched by the hacker when he's rejoining crypto, because he left this industry for a couple of months, didn't even touch it, and now when he was back, then they got in action. So we can see that OGs who are actually talking about crypto, having a lot of money in it, still can be victim of crypto scams. So watch out for sure. Okay, guys, that's it for today. Don't forget, every single day I'm making you fresh cryptocurrency and blockchain content. So if you don't want to miss anything, you would like to stay up to date, then simply subscribe to the channel Blockchain Bloom. And I'm making the short videos. Today you will receive a couple of them, and even this longer videos between Monday and Friday. So every day some crypto content. And if you like this, what I'm making, just simply hit the like button. Highly appreciate it. It helps the channel, helps the video, and it's a great feedback for me. So thanks a lot. See you in the next one. Have a good one. Bye-bye.